Musanda wa Musanda Foundation. Namziroda Thohoyandou Magistrate. Richikori Justice for Vhulondo. Richikori Justice for Nana. Justice Mwana wa Hasho. Rofabutungu, we disappointed you. And as men, we continue disappointing women nationwide. Bana basho, kongo thoma khaene, niko dipfani le wesa ba fumakazi nga izwe iteo.
Nesa mfumakazi niko dipfani ndo baisala ngamanda. Ngori ana muthu na muthu na mfumakazi na muthu ani adisibo. Ngori wanga nde yaye abona
University students taking a stand for one of their own, against one of their own. 2 days ago, on Friday, August 29, a 19-year-old first-year student was brutally killed by someone she loved and trusted, her boyfriend, this at a student accommodation, a place where her family believed she was safe and creating a future for herself. This is the story of how, even in the safety of an accredited rest, surrounded by people and security, while she was away from home and working towards making a mark in the world, Vhulondo Nevukhalanga was murdered by her boyfriend Sfundiso Masindi. My name is Julia and welcome to True Crime with myself. I really just want to start by thanking you guys for all the thumbs up you give me for these. According to me, I would really want to do these stories every day because, as I have mentioned many times before, we have a problem as a country and we really can't keep quiet anymore. We need to use all our resources to do something. So me, as a news person, I will start by telling these stories and keeping them in the discourse. And you guys being here, commenting, liking, referring me to other cases to look into really does mean a lot. Thank you for that. So let us get to today's story. Again, it's a breaking news story. Everything is based on allegations and what is already out there in the media. So please do feel free to do your own research as well. Comment with all the new information you have on this case. I might not always engage directly with your comment, but I do see them, and when I am able to, I do comment and I do read them. And thank you guys so much. So let's get into today's story. Today's story takes us to Thohoyandou in Limpopo, where the life of a young, bright university student was brutally cut short in a case that once again highlights the scourge of gender-based violence in South Africa. A University of Venda student whose dreams were stolen by the very same person she trusted the most, her boyfriend. Vhulondo was born on November 5 in 2006. She was born at Chitomboni village outside Thohoyandou. She is the third born of 4 siblings, and her older sister, Rendani describes her as a respectful child. She said growing up, Vhulondo never gave them issues or any troubles as a family. Vhulondo was in her first year at the University of Venda studying towards a Bachelor of Arts in Language Practice. She stayed in student accommodation at the university, and this is where she met her boyfriend Sfundo. Sfundo was 20 years old and he was studying for an environmental sciences qualification. It is not yet clear how long they dated for, but Rendani says the family didn't know that Vhulondo was dating, which is understandable. I don't know a lot of 19-year-olds from strict homes who speak openly about their dating lives with their family, their older siblings. It's just not a thing. So Rendani says the family sent Vhulondo to university as one of the first ones in the family to go to varsity. She was also a role model to the ones coming after her. But behind the smile and the academic drive, Vhulondo was in a relationship that friends say had troubling signs. Her boyfriend, who is currently making the headlines for all the wrong reasons, was someone she truly did trust, Diana. On August 29, 2025, around 4 p.m., at the Greenstone Student Accommodation, which is an accredited off-campus residence for the University of Venda, Vhulondo and Sfundo were seen entering his residence. People saw them getting in and they appeared in good spirits. They were lovey-dovey, they were laughing, and they seemed to be an okay couple. Nothing really looked amiss or suspicious. However, soon after they got into the room, security say an argument between the two started. They say they heard distressed noise and they rushed to the room. They say the room was locked, but they managed to get in after a few tries. When they got in, they found Vhulondo laying in the room with what appeared to be stab wounds on her. she was deceased. They say Vhulondo was also in the room. When they opened, he tried to run away by jumping from the second floor and falling on the ground, injuring himself. So according to preliminary reports, Vhulondo was allegedly stabbed, and in the room they found 2 knives. And just like that, Vhulondo's young life was brutally taken away from her by the same person who claimed to love her. The community of Thohoyandou was left in shock, struggling to understand how yet another promising life could be ended by gender-based violence. News of Vhulondo's murder spread quickly, sparking outrage across Limpopo and beyond. Students at the University of Venda held vigils, lighting candles, demanding justice under the hashtag Justice for Vhulondo. Vhulondo was arrested. He faces charges of murder. He was immediately taken to hospital because of his injuries when he tried to run away. Some people said he tried to kill himself. He then appeared at the Thohoyandou Magistrate Court on Monday, the 1st of September. His appearance was very brief. The University of Venda shut down completely on the day in Vhulondo's honor. They also encouraged students to go to court and support her family. The students protested across the streets of Thohoyandou with posters demanding justice for Vhulondo. The community's cries for accountability also grew older. Her name is currently trending. For many, this was not just about Vhulondo, it was also about every young woman whose life has been cut short at a partner's hands. A young woman whose light was extinguished way too soon. She was just 19.
The Musanda wa Musanda Foundation. Namziroda Thohoyandou Magistrate. Richikori Justice for Vhulondo. Richikori Justice for Nana. Justice mwana wa hashu. Rofavtungu, we disappointed you. And as men, we continue disappointing women nationwide. Vana vasho, kongo thoma khaene, niko dipfani ke wesaba fumakadzi la izwo iteaho.
Nesa mufumakadzi mukhobifana ndo vaisala nga maanḓa ngori ahuna na muthu na muthihi na mufumakadzi na muthihi ane a deserve kuhwalewa nga nḓila ye a vhulawa ngayo nga muthu. Na nṋe ri khou pfa vhuṱungu ndi ngazwo na musi ro ima hafho noni ri tshi khou ri justice for Vhulondo, stop gender based violence.
Ri khou ḓi continue ri tshi khou ri justice for Vhulondo, ni khou ḓipfa hani sa mufumakadzi? Wakhuluma. Okay, kunjani sis? Yeah, ngicela ubuza ukuthi ufila njani as a woman after what happened?
Akekho umuntu wesifazane oqokize ukuthi abulawenza ngendlela abulawa ngayo. Futhi kuyasikhomba ukuthi lento ihleliwe akusi into ukuthi bhekeze sola ngayo ngoba akeke uqhubeke umgwazi umuntu ngendlela amgwaze ngayo.
And it's wrong with this thing and ngibona ukuthi it's important ukuthi abobaba bathathe responsibility. Khaladzi, waita chiwo chine cha kobaba ngamanda beyond kuti fanisa ufumakadzi.
Sometimes ufumakadzi ukhona wesela ngamanda. Sabona mthomuntu kana musi achinga jachela ya mthomusizo na shika shokhatheya. Tonto zilapha sibasaka makhulu ifuthi kobhala. Ngabona ndela yawo kuthiwa bakashika.
The Musanda wa Musanda Foundation rokwamea roba isala shikoba bese.
Reza.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this story interesting, please like, do share and subscribe. And in the comment section, let's continue the conversation. If you maybe from university, you know her, or you know of a similar story, let's engage. I will see you guys on the next one. And once again, please do be safe out there. Please be very safe, guys. I will see you on the next one.